Hello, 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 Cancer. How are you, my dear? I am here to do your February 2019 reading, and I want to welcome you to your reading. I hope you are in good health, and I hope you have started to take advantage of the full moon that just happened uh, in January. Um, so, I will be using for this month's reading. I will be using the Vice Versa Tarot. So I do want you to know that I don't read this in reverse because they do have two sides. So it'll be one side is considered the reversal, and one side is considered the right side up. Okay. So I'll be doing that, and then for clarifiers, I will be using the chakra deck. So I will have a I will have the chakras be the describer and the clarifier. Okay, so let's jump right into your reading, Cancer. All right, let's see here. All right, my dears. So I do want to tell you that this reading is mostly for the focus of love. And yes, this could be a relationship thing, or it could be self care, it could be a financial love. It is the month of February, so let's focus on love, right? So let's see what your reading has for you this month, Cancer. So we have in the center here, we do have the Three of Pentacles, my dear. So we are focused on for the month of February in work, in getting the work done, making sure that if you have a goal that you've started the process, making sure that at minimum you have begun the process. Now, here's the thing. I get vibes of cathedrals. I get vibes of churches. So for those of you guys that are beginning or opening a church, a cathedral, an actual location of prayer, an actual location for yoga, an actual location for spiritual growth and maintenance. Congratulations and thank you and welcome to being a light worker. Now, for my cancers that have a goal to either celebrate their journey, their spiritual journey, or begin their spiritual journey, I want to thank you because this is a great start. There are cancers that need this, okay? Three is change, and it's a matter of where is it gonna be. You're going to start your journey if you haven't done so already, and with a mentor. If you see this person here, um, is holding a book. It's almost like there's Bible studies. These are the vibes that I'm getting for you, Cancer. You're either in it, creating a space, location, even if it's a sacred space, guys. It's a great move, and some of you guys, legit, you need this. Okay, let's move forward. The admirable qualities that you have is that you're a Knight of Pentacles. It's like I said, there is a lot of new beginnings, a lot of new a search, a soul search. You know, Cancer, that the answers rely inside. Yes, cliche for me in them, right, to say such a thing, but this is the deal, Cancers. Some of you guys, you have to focus. You have to focus in order to be able to obtain what you want. Anything you want, you can create, especially in this time frame that we have within the alignment of Mars and Aries. And yes, there's other planets that are aligned as well. But I have focused. I have decided to focus on the alignment of Mars in Aries. If you are interested in learning about the other alignments, I I can't guarantee that I'm gonna go into that anytime soon. So definitely feel free to search other light workers, maybe an astrologer. I don't consider myself an astrologer. I'm a tarot reader. But I do tap into, the moon, its phases, and on some of the planets. As I develop and continue my work, I will be able to span out. But for now, this is where I'm at. So for you, the admirable qualities in you, Cancer, at least for February, is that you are willing to focus because you know that's what you need. And for the Cancers that need to be focused, I really need you to do that like yesterday, because time is of the essence. And the longer you wait, the longer you stay in limbo, the longer you wait to actually face inward, the longer it's going to take for you to reap the benefits, for you to create what it is that you seek, my dear. Okay? Um, what is the disowned self? Meaning, this is what I need you to let go of. Cancers, in the past, you have either thought that you were, or you actually were, the King of Swords. There is a lot of betrayal, there's a lot of hurt and pain, whether you did or it was done to you. And this guy, you gotta have to put him away. Now, again, my readings are not sex specific, so you can definitely be a female. Consider yourself the Queen of Swords. That's fine. This is what we need to focus on. Okay, we need to focus on the Three of Pentacles and becoming the Knight of Pentacles. So what does the Knight mean? When, again, think of Romans. The Knight is the person that delivers, the person that goes out on a journey, the messenger, the new beginner. This is your focus. Change relies on this new beginning. So for this to take place, the swords have to go. This idealism, this ego of being in control and cutting things out, or the some of you guys were actually cut out. That pain, you have to work on that. And the only way you're going to work on that is if you come in. You have to go internal. This is where you need to be. This is where you need to focus on. We need to let go of this King of Swords energy that you have. Okay, my dear? So, as far as moving forward with what needs to be let go, understand that there is a connection here with your past. And you do have the Two of Cups, meaning Cancers, some of you guys literally have lost a significant other. I feel that maybe you lost a parent, an older sibling, an elderly person due to health. And this has been rough for you. And for some of you guys, this loss is what has triggered you to focus internally. On the same token, it's this loss. It's this loss of a family member. I'm gonna focus with elderly because we do have the King of Swords, meaning somebody was removed from your life or you were removed from somebody's life. But well, in this case of the loss, someone was removed from your life, and because we have the Two of Cups, I get a sense that it is an elderly person. It is someone that you were close to, someone that mattered, and it was a health condition. So by health condition, I mean if this person was not ill, if this person was not introduced to, just, I'm gonna name a few, okay? Leukemia, cancer, AIDS, so on and so forth, meaning illnesses that were introduced to this person. That's what took this person that I'm referring to. Again, an elderly person, uncle, aunt, cousin, parents, grandparents, um, mentors, even. I do get a sense of an older person. I have to tell you that. So this makes an impact for you, Cancers. And this is why some of you guys have decided to start your internal work, to start your soul searching. Now you've learned the importance of being connected to your spiritual team. And I have to tell you, I keep getting messages for those of you Cancers that are in denial or are neglecting to go internal, to seek your spirituality, to maintain your spirituality. And normally it is normal for whenever there is loss, for there to be anger towards your spiritual team. This is part of the process of grieving, okay? Now, I do have to tell you, um, this also could have been a relationship. And I do have to tell you, I don't get much vibes for a relationship loss, i.e., a divorce, you've broken up, so on and so forth. I get more of a health issue in an elderly person. If Look at it this way. Well, let me finish my love my love reading. So you could have lost your significant other due to a health condition, a sudden health condition. There is a lot of spiritual work. Yes, it's emotional cancer, but it's really mostly spiritual, because through the spiritual, you're gonna get to your emotional. For those of you guys that are dealing with a divorce, I promise you that spiritually, if you fight spiritually, you don't have to worry about the paperwork, the contracts, the alimonies, the child supports, the who gets what. All of that will be taken care of under the grace of your spirituality. So I definitely have to to bring that into light. Now, talking about light, I do want to point something out. Notice how there's a star shining right here. And the message is that your lost one is okay. And they're actually looking down on you. They're actually shining their light on you. And that's why there is such a calling for this Three of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles to unite and become one and start the journey. They're okay. All right. Ooh. Let's move forward. And you do have the World, my dear. So I understand, if you look at your reading, this seems a little grim. It seems a little dark. Even though the King of Swords is in light, there's still darkness here. You still get dark vibes. And that's okay. The good thing is that in the month of February, especially with the full moon that's happening on February 19th, is actually called the snow moon. The snow moon, it's part of a purification process, if you want to look at it that way, Cancer. Through this snow moon, you will be able to cleanse. But if you can, before the 19th, at least sit down and do a couple of prayers. At least sit down for a couple of hours and do a couple of meditations. At least go to a temple, a church, whatever flows with your religion and your practices. Spend some time in spirituality with your spiritual team before the 19th. And through the snow moon, remember, it may be a little difficult right now. It may be a little hard. Think of snow. Snow can be icy. Snow can become sleet. But eventually it melts. And that water is what purifies that ground. Because this new moon, this snow moon, is going to come in the sign of Virgo, meaning earth. So think of that water purifying and inserting itself into earth, creating a purified solidification and foundation for you. And that's where this new world comes in. The World card is what's in your future, meaning there's different avenues, there's gonna be different opportunities. There's just something you gotta get through right now. Okay, Cancer? I'm gonna bring in your clarifiers. And I mean, I have shuffled the deck, but I feel like shuffling again. Alright. Let's see what we have. See what I mean? So for your relationship to self, for you, my dear, February, you need self-love, you need self-care, and what you need is grounding. Look at this chakra. So This is the Earth Star chakra, and it sits right above the crown chakra. Okay, and it's asking you to ground yourself. And if you see this, what was I telling you about the world? Right? Remember what I was talking about, the snow becoming water and inserting itself into earth so that it can become grounding, it can become a foundation for you, right? This is your confirmation, my dear. Okay? Now let's go with your admirable quotes. So it's like, so psychic development. Like I said earlier, you guys have, some of you are beginning light work, creating a center, even if it's a yoga, a meditation room for others to come. You're somehow helping others become spiritually strengthened or awoken. Okay, so this is for those cancers, my light workers. Welcome, and I support you. So please feel free to email me. Um, let's talk. So you have the third eye chakra. So it's the one, it's like the pineal gland between your eyebrows. So it's asking and advising for psychic development. Again, please reach out to me, my dears. Um, and if not me, if you have another light worker that you would like to work with, just reach out to them, okay? Um, what we need to release. Oh my God, you have the root chakra, my dear. This is, I'm telling you, this King of Swords is becoming a thorn in your ass. Pardon my French, but seriously, you have to let it go. That's why abundance is being, it's like it's stopping the abundance from you. But about this abundance confirmation kind of flows with the world. Once you get this done, it's like there's something in your to-do list that you have to get done in order for everything else to start flowing. That's the message here. There will be abundance. And again, because of this picture, I keep getting the yogas, the meditations, the temples, the sacred spaces. These are the vibes that I'm getting, okay? But it can apply to any religion. All right. Excuse me, for your past, didn't I just mention about spiritual awakening? I legit have been, I think I might have said this in this reading more than once. So this is your crown chakra, and it's like I said, this all goes into each other. Look, you have psychic development, spiritual awakening, grounding, and abundance. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? This is for you, Cancer, and this is what self-love looks like for you in this month of February. And this is the self-love that this snow moon on February 19th is going to emphasize and bring and give to you if you allow it. Okay? And finally, for the future, we have meditation. What did I How many times have I mentioned meditation in this reading? Do you get the message here? We need clarity. Your head, it's so here we are with the crown chakra. This is your crown chakra as well. Literally, this is almost like this. These clarifiers are almost giving you a confirmation separate reading if you want to look at it. Listen to the words. Close your eyes and just listen. You need grounding. You need to tap into psychic development, whether that means searching, working with one, or becoming one. You need abundance. And what you need to release to obtain the abundance, you will get through spiritual awakening and meditation. Thank you, Cancers, for giving me your time for your reading for February 2019. Please feel free to subscribe and like this video. And you can follow me on Instagram at IndomQuest. You can email me at indomquest@gmail.com. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you enjoy and reap the most benefits. and take advantage of the full moon of February 19th. Thank you, Cancer.